everyone, today I'm going to make a really summer fresh breakfast meal. You can also make it for a snack, but I particularly like having that for breakfast. It's delicious and it's also really healthy. So I am going to make a papaya boat. I have a very large papaya here. I love making this when I find those smaller papayas so then I can make one single serving, but today I'm going to make multiple servings with one big papaya. And as you can see, it's really yellow. I think that it should be perfectly ripe. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. So to trim the papaya, I usually like to just cut off the smaller end like that. And then I will cut it into 2 equal halves. So nice. As you can see, it's nice and orange in the middle. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to remove the seeds. I'm going to clean it up nicely, and I need that cavity in order to fill it with different toppings. Okay, so the middle of my papaya is empty, and I'm ready to fill it with my different garnishes. So the first thing that I will be using, I really enjoy coconut yogurt. It's a plant-based yogurt. I take the unsweetened one because my papaya is really sweet, and I'm also going to add some toppings. If you like Greek yogurt, that's also a very good alternative because it's full of protein. So both would work, but I would suggest going with something that doesn't have an added flavor. So with my spoon, I'm going to scoop a generous amount of yogurt into my papaya. And as I've mentioned, because I'm using a large papaya, this will be for more than one person. So I have filled my papaya with the yogurt, and now it's actually really simple. I'm going to add some different toppings to have a mix of colors and textures. So this is homemade granola that I've made. It has oats, it has walnuts, it has unsweetened shredded coconut. It's sweetened with a little bit of maple syrup, and it also has spices such as cinnamon and cardamom. Any type of granola works well in this sort of breakfast. So I'm just going to freely spread it on top of my papaya, and it doesn't matter if some of it falls on the sides. It's just going to make it prettier. I have some beautiful red ripe strawberries. It's really the season for strawberries here in Quebec, so I'm actually going to take advantage of this, and I'm going to put little pieces of strawberry everywhere on this papaya boat. Gives it some nice color, and it's also going to add some antioxidants, and it's just delicious. And now I have some cacao nibs. Usually those are found raw, and they have a lot of antioxidants, and they taste like chocolate but without the sugar. What I like to do is I like to toast them a little bit, and it really brings out the chocolate flavor in them. So I've toasted them before. You can just use a dry pan and toast them it goes very, very quickly. I would say maybe a minute or 2 on the stovetop. And as soon as you see that the color starts getting a little bit darker, you have to remove them because they do burn quickly. So they're actually really, really crunchy, and as I mentioned, they taste like chocolate but without the sugar. I'm freely going to put them on my papaya. These are going to add so much taste and crunch. Okay, and then I am going to finish with a drizzle of almond hazelnut butter. So any nut butter, peanut butter would also be delicious. This is the only, well, it's the runniest one that I could find, because you need a nut butter that is runny, and so therefore you can drizzle it. You can also always warm it in order to make it more pourable, but this one is not bad. And the nut butter is going to add some healthy fats and some protein to your meal, especially if this is your breakfast. You want to make sure that you have some protein. So the nut butter, the cacao nibs, the granola, the yogurt if you're using Greek yogurt, those all are good sources of protein. So there you have it. You have your papaya that's filled with yogurt, strawberries, cocoa nibs, granola, and then you're going to take a spoon and you just dig into it, and you get a little bit of everything in one bite. Absolutely delicious. You can also make this papaya with any other ingredients that you have on hand. Chia pudding would be really good as opposed to the yogurt, or a mix of yogurt and chia pudding, chia seeds, hemp seeds, anything that you would normally add to a smoothie would probably be delicious in this meal. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe down below, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.